All right, so here's an interesting story. I don't want to do the whole list, but there's one that kind of jumped out at me. Which trend do you wish would come back?
Trend?
Now, it can be anything. Don't just think fashion. Think anything.
I like the 80s hair. I really miss the big Bon Jovi hair.
You do?
I do. I loved the hair like that. And I know I can make my hair do that again.
It's just so much hairspray.
Yeah.
So much
It's
product.
fantastic.
I like the Mad Men style.
Oh, you do?
I'm totally into that fashion.
The hourglass women.
Yeah, and if I could, if I had a stylist, there it goes. I think it's coming up too, Brain, real soon.
Oh, I did see a promo for it last night when I was watching The Walking Dead.
But I like that whole fashion. If I had a stylist, I'd be like, I want clothes like that. I want to dress like that. That's what I like.
The A-line skirt, and the tight waist, the big boobs, and then the flared skirt. I love it. It's very
so
flattering
cute.
look.
Yeah.
Well, you might find this to be odd, but I kind of like this. The trend most people said they wish would come back was
Is it the sweater over the shoulders?
was hitchhiking.
Oh.
What?
Unfortunately, the world.
These aren't fashion
I
trends.
No,
guess we
that's
went
what I was
fashion.
saying. Don't say fashion.
Oh, sorry. We totally did. We didn't hear that part.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Thanks, Vinny.
So yeah, the people are they'd like to be able to stick out a thumb, get a ride somewhere someone's going. But unfortunately, the article goes on to say the world is getting fuller with more crazies out there. So it isn't
Wait,
likely.
was Hitchhiker on the psycho path?
No,
list?
it's on the cyclist.
You know what's funny about that is that like the normal person out there won't pick up a hitchhiker because they go, oh God, they could be a psychopath. And the psychopath goes, I would love to pick you up. So now you got a car with two psychopaths in it. Who's going to kill who?
Yeah, right.
On the list, there are a few fashion things. Number 4 is Velcro shoes. You want to see those?
Those
come
are
back?
still around. The
Oh, they
kids,
are?
yeah.
Your kids have them, right?
They don't have them now, but they did. And for a long time, they didn't. Like my one kid, I think he was like 7 before he could tie his shoe. He's got problems anyway, but he was like 7 before he could tie his own shoe because he's like, why would I? I have Velcro on my
God.
shoes. I'm like, everyone should really know how to do that.
Yeah.
And number 7 on the list is sort of along the lines of what you said, which is people dressing up to go out.
Yes.
People don't dress up anymore.
People really don't. It's funny, even just going to the orchestra the other day for this. Oh, it was actually really cool. They did the music of Disney, and they showed a lot of the scenes from the movies as they performed it. And so I got dragged there, and I put on like this really nice outfit, and I walked out, and everyone in the family's like wearing jeans and a t-shirt. I'm like, are you kidding me? We're going to the symphony. Like, put some clothes. And then, so I made everyone dress up a little bit, button shirts and stuff.
That's nice.
And we get there, and we're the only ones that seem to have made an effort.
Oh, that's interesting.
Some of the grandparents and stuff. I was like, oh great, we're the grandparents.